Hello everybody, Lotter for Life here, bringing guys a brand new deck profile. This time around it is my Blue-eyes Galaxy deck, or Blue Galaxy for short as I like to call it. I absolutely love this deck. It's so much fun, it's really consistent. I've only ever bricked twice with it. Both times were in the last rounds of tournaments. But anyways, I really like this deck, it's a lot of fun. And I say give it a try. It's a really fun and, well, rank 8 spammy deck, and it's just really awesome. So, now then, on to the actual deck profile before I just start babbling on. I tried recording this yesterday, and I ended up recording like a 35-minute long deck profile, and I don't like doing that, so yeah. Anyway, so first and foremost, 3 Blue-eyes White Dragons. Pretty much like self-explanatory for Blue-eyes. And of course, 3 Blue-eyes Alternative. Again, self-explanatory, you reveal Blue-eyes, spell summon them, pop a monster, and then go for XCs. Pretty simple, really. Next up, I play 3 Galaxy Soldier. Really good card in this deck. You pitch a light monster, special summon him, search out a Galaxy monster. 9 times out of 10, it's going to be another Galaxy Soldier you're going to grab. But however, a lot of times you'll be able to just grab another Galaxy monster that you may need, like a Galaxy Photon Dragon or a Galaxy Knight, stuff like that. You have more targets other than just himself. So really the 2 that you use go into Infinity, and then like normally in standard Blue-eyes, this last one would be dead, but in this deck, the last one's not dead. So it's really good in this deck. Next up, I play 3, the Whitestone of Ancients. This card is really good in this deck. I know some people only play 2, and one of my friends thinks I should only play 2, but I like to play 3. It's such a good card not to play 3 of. You just well, if it's one of your main pitch targets for Galaxy Soldier, but if it's in the graveyard during the end phase of the turn they was sent there, you can special summon a Blue-eyes monster from your deck, which means either Blue-eyes White Dragon or Dragon Spirit of White, who we will get to shortly. Has another really good effect where you can banish it to add back any Blue-eyes monster from your graveyard to your hand, so you can grab back Alternative, the original Dragon Spirit, the Blue-eyes Synchro Dragon, anything else that you really could just grab back. Anyways, now onto the monsters I play 2 of. I play 2 Galaxy Photon Dragon. A part of me wants to play 3 of it, but that's mostly just because I have I have a playset of First Aid Ghost Rares, and it bothers me that I'm only playing 2 of them. But yeah, I'm playing 2 because you really only need 2 for the deck, and any more than 2 is kind of risky. But however, I did try it out at 3 for a while, and it worked pretty fine, but I think that's just because I kept drawing Galaxy Soldier. Next up is Galaxy Knight. This guy, I say you play as many of this guy as you play Dragon, because he grabs back Dragon from graveyard. So basically what Knight does is whenever, if you have a Galaxy or Photon monster on the field, you can normal summon him without tributing, and when you do, he loses 1,000 attack, but you get to special summon a Galaxy Photon Dragon from your graveyard. So he's an auto rank 8 play. Really good card. I absolutely like this. I absolutely love this card. I kind of want to play a 3rd, but however, you can dead draw if you play more than 2 of them. So I stick with 2 just simply for the safe side. Next up, I play 2 Dragon Spirit of White. Main summoning thing that you're going to summon off of Whitestone. Basically what this card does is whenever it's normal or special summon, you can banish a spell or trap card your opponent controls. That does target, so if your opponent has Sky Iris or something else to prevent like targeting of their back row, you kind of sort of just lose out on that. But it's a really good card nonetheless. Also, he counts as a Blue-eyes monster always, and he counts as a normal monster while in your hand or in your graveyard. But what also really helps is that you can tribute himself off to summon out a Blue-eyes from your hand, which is really good. Next up, I play 2 Galaxy Eyes Cloud Dragon. This guy, he has 2 really good effects. You can send him to the graveyard from your field to special summon a Galaxy Eyes monster from your grave or your hand. So he can also grab back your XCs, but he mainly just bring back Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. But you can also bring back the XCs. I've only ever done that a few times, mostly just to bring them back and plop Dark Matter or Full Armor on top of them, but still a really good card. He has another effect where if he's in the graveyard, you can attach him to one of your Galaxy Eyes XYZ monsters as an Xyz material, but you can only do that once per duel for some silly reason. Next up, 2 Sage with Eyes of Blue. This guy is really good, but however, he's honestly also not all that great in this deck. You don't really use up your normal summon very much, and this guy's one of the few monsters you do actually need to normal summon with. and so that kind of hinders the deck a bit. And also your only target is Ancient Whitestone. Now I do side effect filler, so if I am siding in effect filler, that is another target for him. But even then, it's like I never really want to see him very much, except like unless like I really need to go into a synchro, which is his main duty, is going into the synchro or pitching him to summon out of Blue Eyes from your deck, which is the other main reason why I play him. And then finally, I play one Galaxy Wizard. I used to be playing 2 of them, but then I dropped it down to 1 because I got a 3rd Melody, and yeah, I do play 3 Melody. And 3 Melody is also another reason why I'm kind of thinking about bumping up Galaxy Eyes to 3, because then I have 9 targets for Melody, but I don't know, like, I'm really kind of just debating on that. But yeah, really good card here. You can bump them up to level 8, and you can tribute them off to add a Galaxy card from your deck to your hand. Really good card overall. You can make rank 8s with them. Or you can just search out stuff, which is always nice. And usually if you search out a Galaxy card, you usually just grab Galaxy Soldier. So yeah, being able to search Soldier without actually pitching for a Soldier is really nice. Onto the spells, I play 3 Trade-In. This card is mandatory at 3 with this deck because I have a crap ton of level 8s. It's just really good in this deck. I don't know why you wouldn't play 3 of this card in any version of Blue Eyes whatsoever. Really good card overall. Next up, I play 3 Return of the Dragon Lords. This card is amazing in this deck, and it's self-explanatory, really. You bring back a level 7 or 8 dragon, and you can prevent any dragon or dragon's destruction while it's in the graveyard. Really good card. I play 3 The Melody of Awakening Dragon. Also another really good card. You just pitch a card, add 2 dragons with 3k or more attack and 2500 less defense. Really good card. I like it a lot. And it just lets you get to your stuff. You maybe just grab Blue Eyes on Blue Eyes alternative, but sometimes you can grab Galaxy Eyes too. Next card I play 2 of, I play 2 Galaxy Expedition. If you have a level 5 or higher Galaxy or Photon monster on your field, you can spell summon a level 5 or higher Galaxy or Photon monster from your deck. Because of this card, in combination with Soldier and Knight, you can make a Harbinger and a Infinity first turn, provided you draw this guy, Soldier, and a Galaxy Eyes. Basically what you do is you pitch Galaxy Eyes for Soldier's effect, you add Knight, you normal summon Knight, you activate his effect, bring back Galaxy Eyes, you overlay for Harbinger, then you activate this card, bring out another Soldier, and then you overlay for Nova and then plop Infinity out. So really good card. It allows for so many crazy combos and stuff. I absolutely love it. 2 Twin Twister. A lot of the stuff in this deck likes to be in the graveyard and likes to be discarded, so this card is absolutely mandatory at 2. I'm kind of thinking about bumping it up to 3, but I am like kind of hesitant to do that. But however, then again, this deck also has a lot of hatred for back row, so I don't know. Like I kind of want to bump it up to 3, but because of Dragon Spirit, I don't know. Maybe. Next card, I play 2 of Dragon Shrine. This card is really good in this deck. I mainly use it to pitch Blue Eyes and then Galaxy Eyes, because both of those guys like to be in the graveyard and really benefit from being in the graveyard. But of course you can always pitch a Blue Eyes and a Whitestone and basically anything you really need in the graveyard. Just really good card for the deck. Now for the 1-ofs, I play 1 for 1, mostly to grab the Ancient Whitestone and Galaxy Cloud Dragon. It took me a second to remember his name. So yeah, really good card, mainly to use to get those 2 out on the field so I can do stuff with them. If I grab the tuner or the other tuner, it's to make a synchro and stuff like that, or if I just need a wall up. 1 Galaxy Zero. I only play 1 of this because it's basically a more situational Return of the Dragon Lords. Basically activate this, target a Galaxy or Photon in your graveyard, bring it out. Its effects are negated and it cannot attack, but however, if it would be destroyed during the battle phase, you can destroy this card instead and reduce that monster's attack power to 0. You maybe just use this to extend your plays and go for more rank 8s and stuff. You can also bring back Soldier, so if like your Soldier gets like Psalmed or something, you can bring it back, and then you won't get to search, but if you have good old Galaxy Expedition, you can bring out another Soldier and get more searching. And then finally for the last spell card, 1 Silver Scry. Basically the same reason for why I only play 1 Galaxy Zero, because Return is just so much better. But this card is still nice. It's a quick play so you can do it during your opponent's turn, and you can bring back Dragon Spirit, which can, of course, pop stuff. And then I'm just going to bring out my 2 traps. I play 2 Chakion Transmigration, and that's it for the traps. Really, honestly, this deck doesn't use too many traps, and this card is just really, really good. It is an Infernity Barrier. but like 100 times better. Basically, when a spell card, trap card, or monster effect is activated, you can activate this card if you have a Galaxy Eyes a Galaxy Eyes monster out. So if you have Galaxy Eyes Photon, Galaxy Eyes Cloud Dragon, Galaxy Eyes Dark Matter Dragon, any Galaxy Eyes monster, you can activate this card and negate all cards prior to this card in the chain, and then the ones that are on the field get shuffled back into the deck. So it's really good. It doesn't destroy, but however, the ones on the field go back to the deck. So it's really, really useful that it doesn't destroy, because then you can use it against Cosmos and they lose their monster and they don't get anything out of it. And of course, if you have a Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon out, or his Chaos form, you can activate this card from your hand. So usually if I have this card in my hand and I can make a rank 8, I go into Galaxy Eyes Tachyon that way, so that then if my opponent has anything that they can respond to prior to me going into Dark Matter and stuff, I can just say, well, no. Okay, this card is really, really good. I'm thinking about bumping it to 3D. Issue is finding a third copy. Now on to the extra deck. Starting off with the Synchros, which I honestly don't go into very much with this deck. I play 2 Dragon Spirit of Blue-eyes Dragon Spirit. I almost called it Dragon Spirit of White. So this card is really good. You can get monster effects in graveyard. Your opponent can't pendulum summon more than one monster. And hey, you can just tribute them off, summon out a Light Dragon from your extra deck. Really, really good card. Again, like, I only really need 2 of this guy like I do in standard Blue-eyes, but however, it's still a really good card. Then I play 1 Azure Eyes. I'm thinking about bumping it up to 2, but I dropped them down to 1 originally because I just never go into the Synchros. I quite literally never do. And this is your main target for Blue-eyes Spirit Dragon, as is Moonlight Rose Dragon. But again, like, I never go into the Synchros. And that's it for the Synchros, believe it or not. I dropped out Crystalline because I just never make it. I never make any of the Synchros. So, on to the XCs. I play 1 Cyber Dragon Nova, and then of course 1 Infinity to plop on top of him. 1 number 23, I think is his number. Lancelot, Dark Knight of the Underworld. This guy is really good. He's a Light and Darkness Dragon. He can attack your opponent directly, pop a monster. And if anybody activates a card effect once per turn, you can detach an XC's material and negate it. And notice how I said you can. I actually messed that up. It's a mandatory effect, so if a card or effect is activated, he must detach to negate it. Other than his own, so you can still pop a monster and not have to worry about like negating and destroying his own stuff. 1 Divine Dragonite Felgrand. He's kind of like a better version, well, stronger version of Lancelot, just kind of a bit better, I don't know. I don't really go into him very often, but he's really, really useful, being a 2800 beat stick who can negate monster effects and also save himself from being destroyed, or save anybody from being destroyed. 1 number 107 Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon, really powerful monster, being able to negate every other monster effect on the field and attack multiple times while gaining attack points. Just a really, really good and powerful monster. 1 number 38, if I remember correctly, Hope Harbinger Dragon Titanic Galaxy. This guy is really good. You don't really use his 2 secondary effects, but you do mainly use his effect to negate spells and absorb them into him as XC's material. Really powerful card. I like him a lot. Also, he is technically a Galaxy monster, so if you have Night, you can normal summon Night. Next up, number 67, I think. No, 62. Galaxy Eyes Prime Photon Dragon. He's basically a big beat stick. You attack, or he's attacked. Detach his C's material. He gains 200 attack points for every rank on the field. If he does not have Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, attach him as an C's material. Any battle damage he does is halved. But however, 9 times out of 10, whenever I go into him, I have Galaxy Eyes attach him as an C's material. And this guy can just win games by himself a lot of the time. Also, if he dies while he has Photon Dragon attached to him as Xyz material, you can bring him back 2 standby phases later with double the attack points, which is really stupid. 1 number 95, if I remember correctly, Galaxy Eyes Dark Matter Dragon. A lot of people forget this guy has a Galaxy Eyes. Basically what he does, well, everybody knows what he does, but however, he's just 100 times better in this deck because he's a Galaxy Eyes, so you can use Tachyon Transmigration while he's out, which is stupid. And of course, you mainly just want to dump your dragons in grave and attack multiple times. Next up, 1 Galaxy Eyes Full Armor Photon Dragon. This guy is really good. Just pop a monster, and like honestly, I know a lot of people will plop they'll go do that. They'll plop they'll go into this guy, plop him, and plop him, and that's because they only really play 1 Galaxy Eyes Xyz. I don't ever do that in this deck because I actually do play multiples, so I don't need to do it. And then finally, I have one YgoAmino Photon Dragon. Yes, I have finally managed to get one since the last time I did my Galaxy Eyes deck profile, if I remember right. A few months ago, I did a Galaxy Photon deck profile, and I did not have this guy at the time, and I'm trying to like show it to where you guys can see the artwork, but it's really hard to do with a Ghost Rare. This guy's really powerful, really good. If you Exceed Summon him using Photon Dragon, negate all their card effects on the field. If you, once per turn, you can detach Exceed material, detach all Exceed materials from all their Exceed monsters on the field. He gains 500 attack points and 1 additional attack for every card detached. Really powerful monster, but he needs 3 level 8s to go into. I've only made him twice. One time he got Solemn, the other time I won the game, so. And then finally, for the last card I play in my extra deck is Blue-eyes Twin Burst Dragon. I'm thinking about dropping him for another Azure Eyes. I'm still debating on that, but I like him just for the odd chance that I do actually need to go into him. So guys, that's the deck profile. Tell me what you guys think. I absolutely love this deck. It's such a fun deck. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day. If it's your birthday, happy birthday, and see you all later.